Tynomi, hi. Thank you so much
Hey.
for taking the time to chat with me today.
Oh no, thank you.
How are you feeling? How's it going? How are the emotions after watching last night's episode?
Oh my God. You'd think like you'd be strong through it because it happened already. like like I was like, oh, is my face wet? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I don't know. It's so it's amazing seeing the playback. And I've had like a few months just to like really settle with myself and like um go through pros and cons and stuff like that. So, but at the end of the day, I'm like the love that I'm getting from everyone, the support, the Twitter, uh, justice for Tynomi, like it's just so beautiful, and I'm feeling super loved today. I'm looking super loved today, so I'm good, girl.
Oh, that's great to hear. Yeah, like I wonder though, do you feel like the judges might have judged you more harshly because of your reputation coming into this competition versus the other queens?
Honestly, it's just so funny. Like that's like the number one question of the day, and they made comments. Even they're like, "Oh, I know you from this and that." So they've seen me, they know me, and everything. So already, I went in with those type of expectations, and so it was added a little bit of added stress to me. So yeah, I felt their critiques and the pressure from them. I did. There was something there. Like but was is it true? No, it's just a feeling. All I know at the end of the day, I did 1,000%. I put me into everything I did, and at the end of the day, like I ended up at the bottom, but I was able to kill it and slay these girls and show the world I'm like I was meant to be there, you know. So I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you're an entertainer and you really showed that with your lip syncs. Like the girlfriend lip sync was great. You and Alona both really turned it on. You're ripping things off your costume. The whole moment when you're doing like da 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 da, like that was it was great. I was living and you really
Girl,
killed it.
I was living. I was like, oh my God, I did that. Like I literally didn't even know. Like I was doing it, and I was like, oh, in this, you know what? I'm gonna do this part. And I'll try. I don't know. And to see it happen on TV, oh my God! Like I was out of my chair, like snapping for myself. I was dying. It was so good.
There was a lot of great elements from last night's episode, especially man, that mini challenge with the pit crew. Lord have mercy.
Like, yeah, like if it was winter, I definitely forgot about it. All right, they warmed the room for me. That's all I know.
Okay, speaking of temperature, what was going on? You guys were all like huddling and shaking the blankets. Like, what was going on? Did they have you in a freezer?
It was a little bit colder that day, but it's because we were in like garbage. Like, it was so cold. Like I just had like paper, like Priyanka, metal. They were going through it. They were like they had metal on their skin, and then the plastic girls. We were just like we just you just don't expect those things, you know. So we're all sisters. I'm happy those blankets were there just to keep the circulation going. But honestly, it was a part of it's a part of the challenge, I guess. To almost like Hunger Games, get it really cold in here and survive overnight.
Yeah, they're really throwing every reality TV show trope at you. It's becoming more like Survivor with every season.
Thank you. Hello. I said it so many times.
All right, let's go back to the materials for the maxi challenge. Was the paper what you wanted to use of the three?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Even Bobo, she was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like I had this idea. Everyone, you could do everything with paper. Like we even watched Project Runway. You could do anything with paper. So we were like, "No, we're gonna keep paper," because when we see that metal bin, we're like, "Hell no!" Like these are hard things. And you know what? Kudos to those girls because they actually like came up with these amazing looks. And we thought plastic was gonna the things they actually got like toxic waste. And they look like toxic waste. And I was just like, okay. So when we came out, I was living. I was like, okay, I look like a warrior. I look like a Wakandan princess warrior. And then Alona with her little like, oh my gosh. It was just such I thought it was a runway collection that was cohesive and made sense. And to me, I disagree with the judges, and I thought we had a great runway collection.
Yeah, there's been some interesting moments when it comes to how the judges have felt about looks versus watching it at home. Obviously, it's so different. We're seeing it through a very different lens than what everyone was experiencing it in real time. But just any of those materials, they really put you through it. Is paper the most unconventional material you've ever used for a drag look?
That's my first time.
Really?
So, like, I don't make anything. I'm like, you do it, honey. Thank you. Here's your money. And like, make sure these are my sizes. And then I go to the fitting and it fits. So like, it was so funny. Like, it was stressful, but it was fun because I'm like, obviously they would do this to us. And you know what? It made me closer with the girls. It made me get to know the other girls like Jimbo and Alona. Like, I don't think we would have connected in any other way. Like, we were in that show together and doing that challenge. I found out about Jimbo's background and Alona's background. And they both are very, very, very creative. So I literally thought I had the winning group right there. And I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't
Really?
change it. No, because the judges didn't like it. But it's not to say that they're always right. You know, look at Twitter. Everyone's burning things down. And they're like, how dare this happen? So I honestly, like, let the people speak.
Yeah, it would be a very different show if it was like an American Idol or these other reality shows where the fans were choosing. That would be a gag. Maybe that'll be the next season. Who knows?
Oh my God. Imagine.
Hello, producers? Do you need some input on how to do this?
You sit back. I'll put in my vote. Like, hello? That'll be so fun.
So, okay, so going back to you get your looks made for you, but you go into this show kind of knowing there's going to be runway challenges, construction challenges. Did you do any sewing or learn any of that before you went into the competition?
Yeah, I did it closer to the time we had to go into the competition, so it stayed fresh on my mind. So, but nothing prepares you. You think, oh, good, I know how to use what is that thing? A sewing machine. Like, what is that? I did 2 lessons, forgot the name of it. Yeah, like the first challenge, I was like, whoa, like, let me do this. And like, you have like this moment for trial and error, like this window for it. So you're just doing things. And honestly, I give so much respect for people who actually make their clothes. It is next level. But honestly, like, the garbage recyclable challenge, that was hard for everyone. Like, everyone was stressed.
You know, you watch this show and you always think, oh, if I was there, what would I do with this? Or maybe I would do this or whatever. That I was just like, I'd just go home. I'd pull an Alona and just start crying and just be like, I don't want to do this.
Right? Nice and early. But like, all right, give me my ticket, guys.
But speaking of preparing, we all kind of knew it was coming. They teased it in the trailer, Snatch Game. Who were you going to portray in Snatch Game?
I was going to do the famous Grace Jones. Yeah.
That would have been fierce. Can you give me a quick Grace Jones right now?
I'm trying to get fans today, not lose them. So we'll stay like that.
Gotcha. You can serve it though. You can definitely serve it.
I think I have her fire. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like just get into character. Oh my gosh.
Okay, work. I can understand. Snatch Game is also terrifying. Like, you can be a very funny person, but being put on the spot to do improv and improv as another person, not even yourself, like...
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I watched a few videos on her and it's just like, hopefully, I was hoping to make it past that. But like, I literally was more stressed about that than anything.
But it'll be nice. Next Thursday, you can just like sit back, get your popcorn, and just watch everyone else struggle. So that'll be nice.
You go, girls. You got this. Don't worry.
Oh, I would have said this if I was there. Blah, blah, blah. So, Tynomi, what is next for you? What do you got going on? What's coming up? What can we expect to see from Miss Tynomi Banks?
My bedroom diaries. I don't know. I need COVID to be finished. But honestly, doing the challenge, the music challenge, really inspired me to like dabble in that direction a little bit more. Doing it on the show and having the response of people loving my verse and making it fun like that, I think I'm gonna go in that direction and hopefully have some projects on the go. You know.
Yeah, iTunes single. Come on, work.
iTunes. I'm an iTunes girl.
Yeah, that verse was incredibly quotable. I don't know what quality the video was, but I have in the background, wash your panty panty.
You're lying.
It's right there.
Yes, you have to. Wash your panty panty.
Don't be dotty dotty. Oh, Tynomi, you are amazing, incredible. Love you so much. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat today. I cannot wait to hear the single and just what you do next.
That's an honor. Thank you for having me.